And if I can just take it from there and then throw a few sort of Stoke-related questions at you, but we'll start there with the squad. Just to backtrack on what you said, Johnny Rowe felt his hamstring, so ruling him out this weekend, but does it need further assessment in terms of how long he could be out?
He had a scan this afternoon. I haven't heard how serious it is. I only heard that he will not be available for Stoke. The same is with Ornell. He has an ankle injury. He will see a specialist in London tomorrow to have further information how serious it is. Hopefully he will not need a surgery, but he will for sure miss the Stoke game as well. And obviously with the 3 players which we lost today, it looks like that they will not be available. So we will for sure make some phone calls tonight to call some guys from the under-21 who were already in training with us up north, that they can train with us tomorrow and on Friday. And it could be that the one or other will be in the squad as well.
And that is the plan. You're obviously going to go back to Norfolk now. You're going to base yourself up here for a few days and train and prepare for Stoke.
Yeah, this is what we decided, because obviously it's a huge difference to play 3 games in 6 days or 3 games in 8 or 9 days, or now 2 games in 4 days. And this is why we decided not to travel back to Norwich tonight, because we would come back very, very early in the morning, and then you have training, and on the next day you travel up north again. So we decided to stay here to train here tomorrow and then on Friday as well, and then we travel to Stoke on Friday afternoon to prepare us for the Stoke game.
Obviously after tonight result-wise and the adversity with the fresh injuries and that, could there be some upside to just being away as a group, and because obviously you see them training but then they go home, to all be together and kind of foster that sort of unity through a little bit of adversity in the next few days?
Yeah, to be fair, the group is together. The group is tied together. We don't have to have it to create this togetherness. This is what the group has. I would prefer not to have it and to have more days to recover in between. But for us, we thought this is the best solution. We found a hotel where we have everything what we need. What we don't have there, we were able to carry up north in the past. So we will have everything to make sure that the players can recover and train as good as possible. We more have the problem that I don't know how many players I have to train. So this is more the problem which I have at the minute. But as I said, we will find solutions. We will search for solutions, and we move on.
Presumably with tonight's game and preparing for tonight, you couldn't have done too much in terms of looking forward to Stoke with your players, but obviously you now need to switch on and think about the threat that Stoke present.
Yeah, obviously Stoke is the informed team in the league at the minute. This is not, I think, a question. They perform very well. They have very good results. To be fair, since 4 days ago we were very good, or one of the informed teams as well. Then we had the injury concerns which we have at the minute. Obviously performances and the points we wanted to collect, we haven't done as well what we hoped what we will do. But you see how everything can turn quick in the championship, and the most important thing is that you really try to be focused and try to get solutions, ideas, how you can solve the issues which we have. So sometimes if you have a tighter group, it can even help you to create more energy, because everything is very tight. We have to take this situation now on the chin and have to make sure that we move on with a positive mindset and with being creative and finding ideas how we can take the challenge. And it's a big challenge which we have on Saturday against Stoke. This is not a shadow of a doubt, but one which will excite us as well.
Just a couple more from me if I can. I mean, is that the message you just need to reiterate now to your players, that it is only 2 games since Millwall and high level performance that day? Your performances haven't been there probably in the last 2 games, but it can turn again.
Yeah, absolutely. First and foremost, it's all about us. Obviously, it would be better and helpful if you would have a lot of healthy players in a situation like this. But if it isn't the case, that doesn't mean you can't find an idea, a solution to perform on a very good level. And this is obviously what we ask ourselves and what we for sure will try to do. So we will be there on Saturday and we'll try our best.
And final one, as you say, you probably need to get on the phone and bring some of the other 21s up, but you've got the likes of Gibbs, and that could it in a roundabout way present an opportunity to one or two of these players now over the next game or two?
Yeah, that's correct. But I said this before to the lads, and they have known it. So in this period where we have 3 games in 6 days or 2 games in 4 days, you will need everybody. This I've known beforehand. I have not known that we will lose Ornell and Johnny Rowe on Monday, and obviously then 2 or 3 further players today. This is not what I've known, but even if this would not be the case, to make sure you have fresh legs on the grass, you will use everybody and need everybody. Obviously now the situation is maybe a little bit different, that the one or other who you wanted to maybe rotate or give a rest you can't give. Hopefully they can recover very well and they stay healthy.
Thanks, Paddy. No, anybody else?
I just wanted to ask you about Christos Jolis. Obviously scored that goal into Birmingham a couple of weeks ago and looked like he might have been hitting some form, but hasn't had a lot of game time, especially starting since then. Is there any particular reason behind that?
Yeah, the reason is he has competition on this position, and obviously our wingers, first and foremost, Ornell and Kieran, and when Adam played there, they have done very well. Today Adam gave an assist again. Marquinhos is the other option, so this was or is the only reason or explanation.
Yeah, I know you won't want to reveal too much about the team selection for Saturday, but presumably he's right at the forefront, given obviously you've lost Ornell and Kieran and Marquinhos for that game.
Yeah, so this is the situation, and now we, as I said, have to make sure that we are find ideas, create ideas how we will solve this issue.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.